Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Geek on Culture. This is Luke, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got some extra news for you to go through today. Okay, welcome back to the channel. A bit of special one today. I'm changing the way this channel works completely in every single way. And as you'll see by the title card, you can see two extra people next to me. I'm the fat one in the middle. You've got the beardy bollock on the left, and next to me, and literally right now next to me, is my beautiful wife.
Hi guys.
Which I'm just going to name Beautiful Wife from now on. And I want to talk about some old news, but a video that dropped today on Overlord DVD's channel. First of all, I want to go through this. I love Gina Carano. I think she's awesome.
She is pretty awesome.
On April Fool's, obviously, as an April Fool's joke, she posted a picture on her Twitter channel of Bob Iger wearing a Gina Carano Did Nothing Wrong shirt, which was obviously photoshopped. Beautifully photoshopped, but photoshopped nonetheless. But I'd like to say she's right. Gina Carano did nothing wrong. Okay, well, everyone says she did nothing wrong.
No, she didn't.
But moving on to another bit of Gina Carano news is this. Gina Carano's Twitter account received sensitive media warning. This is just a lot of bollocks, in my opinion. I'm going to just stay there. I know I keep trying to say... I say it to my wife every time we think about doing a video that... Try not to swear, but then...
Never works.
I
read.
I read things, and it just goes. I've just got to. It was previously revealed that former MMA fighter and actress Gina Carano was fired from the production of The Mandalorian after making a series of controversial tweets on Twitter. I didn't know a sentence could be wrong in so many different ways, but apparently it is. She was further cast out of Disney after an episode of Running Wild with Bear Grylls. I think that's Grylls. She participated. I thought it was Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls, never heard of him. Cast out, blah blah blah. She participated in it, and it was removed from their release schedule. They never released it. In fact, her losses go even further. She was dropped by her talent agency. But there are a lot of good things that are happening recently, but it doesn't seem to be mentioned those things. A lot of good things did happen with Gina recently, but I'll go through them in a different video. Basically says Twitter applied the sensitive media warning, an alert that reads, "Caution, this profile may include potentially sensitive content." And the alert goes further, stating, "You're seeing this warning because they tweet potentially sensitive images. Languages, do you still want to view it?" Yeah, that's the sensitive stuff, apparently. Well, that's what Gina thinks the sensitive stuff is. I tend to agree. She's very hot.
She is.
But that's the sensitive stuff she posts. Things like this. What's it called when the people doing the fact checking are controlled by the same people who do the lying? It's true, isn't it? That this is so sensitive right here. Back to the Future marathon in full effect.
Woohoo!
Very sensitive. Great films though. I mean, yeah, I can see that being politically sensitive in America, but when you're over in the UK like we are, I'm not being funny, but we've got our own problems to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if anyone listens to this and they're in America, but I don't care which side of the fence you sit on. We've got enough shit to deal with on ourselves.
To be fair, depends on what country, depends on the rules, depends on a lot of things.
I'll agree with that, but I think there should be a difference between the Twitters. I definitely do. But anyway, but yeah, that's...
See, what makes it worse was the fact that she was fired from a fantastic TV show, might I add, The Mandalorian. But now her profile has gone to sensitive content.
It's just bullshit. That's all it is. This is basically the cancel culture out in full force, and they're desperately trying to cancel people. But the main reason I want to do this video is actually a video that dropped on Overlord DVD's channel earlier on, which I want to go through some of the points. So there's basically he's I love that image. His spies have done had an interview with someone who works at Disney, who's in the Lucasfilm story group, and according to this anonymous person, again, this is rumour, I would like to point that out, is the Favreau camp have a smoking gun that points the finger of for Gina Carano's firing at someone at Lucasfilm, at Kathleen Kennedy's camp. If that's true, that would prove that an employee of Lucasfilm was actively working against the company's interest. And that's what they mention in the interview. Kennedy's stock at Disney is very low anyway. The High Republic bombing, I mean, the fans are openly mocking Geode the Wonder Rock.
I know, I can't believe that.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's tell everyone the truth. I am the hardcore Star Wars fan at the house.
Yes.
You were, I'd like to say, you liked the original Star Wars.
I like the original ones.
I mean, you like Jar Jar, but
Yeah, just
no one's perfect.
I'm just a weirdo, so I can't help but like Jar Jar.
I'm married to you, so no comment. But no one's perfect.
Thanks.
Jar Jar, I'm not going to go Jar Jar. But you recently watched the Clone Wars with me,
I did.
and you fell in love with the Clone Wars.
I did.
And you fell in love with Star Wars. You watched the Mandalorian, Rebels, the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
What else have you watched recently?
No, I think
No, that was
Mandalorian,
that was just
Clone Wars.
that was just since Christmas. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was the greatest marathon ever. But this is the same woman who fell asleep during the Last Jedi, and I fucking envy her for it so much. This is the same woman who fell asleep in Rise of Skywalker, and again, I envy her so much. I wish I could have fell asleep and not seen it.
I think the only one I actually stayed awake was the Rogue one, wasn't it?
You stayed awake from all the way through Rogue. You stayed awake through Force Awakens, but you never really watched it.
I don't think I did.
You kind of just like zombied out.
Probably.
I think, to be fair, a lot of people in the cinema did. Then The Last Jedi, you literally fell asleep.
So it was about, what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes
Yeah.
into the film?
I think, I'm not even sure the lightsaber had left Luke's hand in like the first 15 seconds before you fell asleep.
No, I remember him throwing it over the cliff.
You remember it thrown over the cliff, and that was it.
I
So
kinda
yeah,
zoned out.
my first 5 minutes you zoned out.
Woohoo!
I missed. I just hate you so much right now. And I've never envied you so much as I do right now.
I know. A great sleep in my life, though.
Oh yeah, I bet you had a great sleep. I hate that film so very much. I hate what they did to Luke. I hate what they did to Han. I hate how R2's just. I mean, if you forget Han Solo for a minute, I know it's hard to do, but if you forget Han Solo for a minute and you forget Luke Skywalker for a minute, forget Chewie, forget Leia, forget Kylo, forget all that. Look what they did to those two droids. C-3PO and R2-D2 have been there since the start.
It was like they were forgotten. They were under a sheet.
It's just wrong.
You know, and the only way of it being reactivated is if they found Luke. Well,
but the problem is R2 would never have left Luke. I'm sorry, that would not have happened. R2 is the ultimate ride to die droid. I'm sorry, he just is. He's a proper hardcore little droid. But I wouldn't want to piss him off. But
no.
Anyway, so carried on. According to the interview, according to this person in the interview, they turn around saying that everyone at Lucasfilm has something that could get them fired if used against them. Now that, to me, shouts one hell of a toxic workplace. You're constantly worried about getting the tin tack because you're worried about something in your past.
Yeah, it's not a healthy workplace to be in, that's for sure.
Then they go on to say, is it as bad as what we've been told from the fallout from the fans? Yes, apparently it is. Disney are worried because The Mandalorian has been delayed till 2023.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 2023. I forgot to tell you that. 2023. Really? Yeah, you got The Bad Batch coming out on May the 4th. I'm excited for The Bad Batch. I'm nervous about that little kid that's in it.
Does look interesting.
Then you've got. I think you've got the Obi-Wan series filming soon.
I'm so excited,
but I'm really worried at the same time.
I'm so excited.
Then I think you've got. I'm not sure when the what's it called? The Book of Fett. I'm not sure when that comes out. I can't remember. I think it's the end of this year. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. But Disney are obviously worried. They're in full panic mode. You know, they've got all their parks are closed due to COVID. Yeah. You know. And they are worried about reopening them because, let's face it, if someone comes in and they're fine and then leaves ill and they can link it back to the Disney park.
Problem is, they've got how many parks now? Because they've opened one down here as well.
No, yeah.
Haven't they?
No, they're still planning their way. But, well, Boris Johnson's in charge. They're just waiting. That's gone from a Disney one to an Orlando one to a BBC-based one. I don't understand how a theme park could be so woke. Only
Disney.
Women are allowed in this park. Could you imagine this? Oh God! Well, I shouldn't give BBC ideas.
Boring ride.
I shouldn't give BBC ideas because they're like, that's really good.
Yeah,
as they write on their pandy crayon.
They've got enough bad ideas.
I think the Disney executives are the kind of kids you see eating the crayons in the back of classrooms.
Homer Simpson.
No, Homer Simpson was the sensible idea. He was smart, and I don't know. I can't remember what happened in that episode.
He put his crayon up his nose,
and then he put crayon up his nose. BBC aren't like that. They just put the crayon. They eat them.
Yeah, true.
They eat the fucking crayons.
Yeah, my bad.
Then, sorry, in the interview, it turns around and says, "Does Kathleen Kennedy hate the fans?" Well, obviously, well, she used to, not anymore. Now it's worse than ever. That's what they say. Worse than ever. She must loathe us.
It's not that. It's she used to, not anymore. Now it's worse than ever.
I,
How can you go from like three different feelings? Either you like us or you don't.
yeah, it
It
is
just,
for me. It is either you either want the fans or you hate the fans. Kathleen Kennedy definitely sits on the side of she don't want no fans.
well, yeah.
The
It's
problem
ego.
is,
Or they want to be like the female side of things.
yeah, trying to do all that stuff doesn't work either because I mean, there was that woman. I can't find the picture of it. I'll see if I can find the picture and anything. I'll throw it up during the video. Um, there was a picture of a woman in 1977 who went to go watch Star Wars, and 2 weeks later had a full, like, proper rebel air fight pilot, air fighter pilot uniform cosplay,
Hmm.
and that's in 1977. And she's trying to tell me women haven't been part of the fucking fandom. I mean, you go on YouTube and you watch any of those Luke Skywalker reaction videos when he turns up in the Mandalorian. There's a woman in every single one.
Hmm.
You know, the Force isn't female, you feckless gnome.
It's universal.
It's universal. The Force is just.
It's universal.
It's a magical thing.
Yeah.
It's
either
something
got
that you
it or
shouldn't
don't.
understand.
It's either you got it or you
You
don't.
you get it or you don't.
Exactly.
Then the interview goes on about High Republic and Geode again. The one thing it does mention that I'd like to mention is that apparently, according to this source, the people that are pushing out these High Republics are only checking for spelling, they're double checking the artwork is accurate, and they make sure they have the correct number of pages. So what happens to things like, I don't know, quality, storyline, passion, creative input, intelligence, common sense, good artwork? I mean, they've got the new one now where I haven't read up on it 100% because I don't really want to. But apparently they've got 2 new Jedi characters that are somehow, I don't know how they've done this, but they're now non-binary and they're trans. And I'll be honest, I don't understand the LGBTQ plus alphabet. Cause I'm just going to call the alphabet gender because that's what I know them as. They are the alphabet gender.
The rainbows.
I mean, if you lean a certain way or you're persuaded a certain way, why the hell is that my business? I don't care. I'm sorry. I see on the news like every single day this celebrity's coming out or this celebrity's non-binary or this. Why is that news? Why is it newsworthy? And that's not to take it against that as being what they are. That doesn't take away from that. What I mean from that is, why can't that just be left? Why does there have to be news about it, positive or negative? Why can't it just be this person is the way she is, or they are, or he are, whatever? That person is what that person wants to be, and the rest of the world doesn't freaking matter to the rest of the world, does it? It's not the rest of the world bleeding business.
True.
It irritates me, that's all it is. And the problem is with that, putting that kind of gender politics into Star Wars actually, in my opinion, dates Star Wars. Because let's think of it, say in 100 years' time, when the robots have like uprised. I'm pro-robot. I'd like to point that out. Cyberdyne, if you hear me, I'm totally with you. Skynet, I am with you. Fuck the human race. We're stupid. We don't.
Terminators. Bring in the
Terminators.
Terminators.
I'm fully on the side of the Terminator. I will gladly be a house pet to a Terminator. I don't give a shit.
You can do my housework.
Yeah, that's fine. I will gladly polish Terminators for the rest of my life. I couldn't give a crap. I don't care how you take that, non-sexually or sexually. I don't give a fuck. I am on Skynet's side, and I can't wait for the human race to end. I'm sorry, the human race doesn't deserve to live. People often turn around, and I see it online all the time, and like, why haven't an alien visited us? And I'm like, have you looked outside? Have you spoke to another member of this
we're more
human
alien
race?
than they are.
They are probably out there. They're looking at this planet just like,
nah.
Just
like, going.
Yeah, we're on the seek for intelligent life. You don't class. You know what I mean? They're probably looking at the fish of this planet and being like, fucking hell, lads, I feel sorry for you.
The problem is,
boys.
if you're not one side, you're wrong. But if you're the other side, you're wrong. Even if you're in the middle, you're still wrong. And
I mean, I'll be honest, I am a straight white bloke. And that means somehow, for some people out there, I'm wrong. I don't know how they've worked it, but apparently I am. I can see Disney going, well, not Disney, I can see Lucasfilm. I don't know how it goes. I really do hope they get rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
Or even just kind of boot her into her own office.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Just kind of
leave
like
Star Wars
I think
alone.
I think the only way of them doing it is opening a complete new studio.
And let her do her business.
Just
And
name it like Woketopia or something like that. Universal Woke.
that's good. That's good.
Woketopia. There you go, Disney. There you go. You can
good.
have that one for free. Call it Woketopia.
Yeah.
You know, move everyone from Lucasfilm over there. Give them the High Republic.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, do whatever the fuck
And
you
the
want with that
Force Rock.
absolute shit.
And
Yeah, just
Force Rock.
bam, chicka, well, sexy rock. You know, give them all that crap. Fine by me, I don't care. You know, let them create their own woke fucking books.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree with that.
Woke of the Rings.
Problem is, she's
Star
playing...
Woke. Oh no, hang on, is that Star Wars or Star Trek? They're both fucking as woke.
I don't know.
If you touch Babylon 5, I swear to God, I will find you in your office and I will hurt you. I do not care. Do not touch Babylon 5. No. Sorry, it's the fact that all these reboots are coming out. I'm just really worried if they touch Babylon 5, they're just going to fuck it up.
I'm currently watching part of
Yeah,
Babylon 5.
you will understand after season 5.
So I'm still new at this whole Babylon 5, but I'm intrigued of what it's going to be like.
Yeah, basically, I am the geek of the house and she's slowly catching up.
Well,
When I met this woman, she hadn't watched Star Trek. She hadn't watched Star Wars, really.
hey,
Not that much, not that much.
You.
Okay, yes, you watched Star Wars, but you haven't really watched it in the sense of the Clone Wars, all the extended universe stuff. No. Now you have. You know what I mean? You hadn't watched. You'd watched the original trilogy and Jar Jar.
Yeah.
No, you hadn't watched Star Trek, and now you like Star Trek. Admittedly, you like the J.J. Abrams Star Trek, which I'm sorry, J.J. Abrams Star Trek is still better than Discovery and Picard. Those two can eat ass.
Discovery, I agree with, because
I liked season 2 of
yeah,
Discovery.
No.
Season 1 was.
I've
What the hell have they done to?
I've seen season 1. I don't want to watch the rest.
Season 2 is good. It's actually really good, but I think it's more the story. The problem I've got with Star Trek is it's now become the Michael Burnham show. No, Mikey Spark. You know, the fact that they changed the law to have a human half sister really pissed me off. You just kind of like, what the fuck have you done? You massacred my boy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into the argument that if like this is not what Gene Roddenberry wanted or it is.
No, don't.
Because like that's
here or not.
yeah, that's
don't
dark.
have time for that.
To be honest, I'm just
another
too tired
day.
for that.
Another day.
I'm too tired for that.
But
anyway, moving on. The last bit of news I want to go through is this Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Now, I'm ashamed to admit my wife has never seen Ghostbusters.
No, I've never seen it. I should.
I promise you
I don't.
that will be rectified shortly. I don't know whether to show her the 2016 one, mind, because I think that might just leave a dirty taste in the mouth. But I'm nervous for this. When the little baby Stay Puft Marshmallow Man came out, I was just like, I want one. But it does stink of them being like, give us money. I want money. Not the toys. You know, I think films have always done that, though. I don't think it's a new thing. I think it's definitely got worse ever since Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to capture Baby Yoda.
Or trying too hard.
It's like when games try and capture that Fortnite magic by doing battle royales. Like, you can't beat Fortnite. You can't beat the original OG PUBG. But that's my point. You can't capture that original magic.
No.
You can create your own magic. You know, Star Wars prequels could not capture the original feeling of the original Star Wars, but it created its own. Yeah. The sequel trilogy just dumped on both and just tried to create their own. They were like, it's kind of like
I don't class that as Star Wars.
I don't.
I really don't.
I don't. But the scene, the bit in this little teaser is this bit. I'm sorry, that's cannibalism. I'm sorry, it just is.
It's not just that; it's the fact that the top one looks really high.
You've got this guy up here, just like proper like sunbathing.
The other one's spitting.
You got this guy gobbing in it.
Yeah.
You got this guy who's melting. I didn't even see him down here at the original playthrough. He's like, I'm melting. You got this guy who's chilling on the gas control, and you got this dude who stabbed the other two dudes, and now
cooking them.
He's roasted them.
Okay.
He's full on roasting them.
Yeah.
And this dude, no, that's just singeing him. That's just proper weird. It's just proper weird. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that or not.
It looks funny, but very disturbing at the same time.
I don't.
I suppose.
Ghostbusters 2 never captured the magic of Ghostbusters 1.
Never seen it.
You will. I'll make you. I'll
I don't want to.
fucking sit on you and make
Please
you watch.
don't make
You
me.
are watching Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Oh no.
That is happening.
Oh no.
I'll sit on you and beg you to watch them because I'm not going to do anything else to hurt me. But you are going to watch them. You are going to watch them. But I'm unsure. I'll watch this one because I've got to, and I'll probably end up shouting about it on the channel like 10 minutes after.
Yeah. Or during.
Well, during, yeah,
During,
probably
yes,
rant during
during.
the film. That's right. Do you want to end it there?
Yeah, can do.
Okay, well, thank you for listening, everyone. I don't even know how long this video's been because it's not going to tell me on the new streaming thing I'm using. Nope, thank you. Oh, it's been 20 minutes off with you chatting crap to you. Frick me, you lot are good. If you have liked what you've heard, hit the like button down below and please subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to bring Beardy Bollock into it sooner or later, hopefully sooner. Booker, if you're listening. Okay, right, well, have a good day / evening whenever this video lands, and see you next time.
Bye.